Hello everybody and welcome to Half the Race Gone. Tonight we are doing, or today I should say even, today we are doing the 6 hours at Sebring in the eLMS. I'm here with Martin, our good buddies Jordan and Durden might be here too. It's a bit of a Sunday hangout at the moment. Hope that's the vibe you'll get from it too. So what's happening right now is I'm doing the usual double join where you connect to two different sessions to get in the real one. So I'm still looking at a loading screen. Martin is going to be qualifying and indeed starting the car today. So he's on his outlap. You can hear him shifting a bit there in the background. Better get used to it. It's going to be there. So we've been tweaking the setup for a large part of the day here with help from our friend Jordan, who's recently got back into iRacing. So we're pretty excited about it, but Sebring is a hectic track, so we'll have to see what happens in the first stint at least. And I think survival is going to play its part here too. Hopefully we'll be able to get in time before Martin gets his lap done, but I'm not sure we will. We'll have to see.
I'm running onto the back straight now, so I'll be back with you in 4 minutes-ish.
Yeah, I might also go a bit quiet in the meantime. I just want to say hi to Storm. Welcome, mate. Welcome to anyone else, indeed, who's joined. We'll be with you with live pictures of the action in just a minute's time or less.
Green flag, let's go.
Whoop whoop.
That's an X. 56-3, I'm not unhappy about that.
Ah, that's so good, mate. Really good result.
That's my best qualifying yet.
Really nice one.
Very good.
Sick.
And that was on my banker as well. Woo!
Yeah, so we're doing really well. Sitting 14th on the grid with 5, so that's 9th at the moment.
Yeah, 9th.
In what's split with a lot of GCEs and a whole bunch of LMP1s. So for those multi-class lovers out there, you're gonna get your fill today.
Yeah, that's gonna be spicy.
I'm a bit ambivalent about it. Maybe it's not the most traffic-friendly course around. We're gonna have a lot of sending it on Sunset and T1, so let's see how that pans out. So just 2 minutes and 20 until race start here. I think we should hop back and see if we can enjoy his lap once more. I think he glitched out for a bit of it here. There we go. So we'll be able to catch up to some of it.
There was a couple of mistakes in there. It should have been a 55 really, but that might be too much to ask. It could have been. I missed a few apexes.
I missed a few apexes. A 56.3 on 26 degrees is very good, mate. I don't think there's any excuses to be made. That was a great performance and a good start for us as well. It's a big split. What's up, Jose? Welcome, mate. Yeah, indeed. Let's have a clean race. I think you joined just before I said it, but LMP1s are plenty in this split, so you're going to be guaranteed to get some action.
Have you set the car up for race start?
Not yet, no. I was just watching your qualifying.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. That's fine.
Really tight through Sunset. Looking good. So that was unfortunately all we saw of the lap, but it was a good few corners.
What should we do about the spring perch? Because it's currently too low.
Just give it a nudge in the right direction.
Yeah.
It should only be one click, because it's from 74 to 99.
Yeah, we'll have to run 39.
Are you sure we can run 39 and a half?
On one end, not on both ends. You can have a look at it if you want. So please double check because I tend to make a lot of mistakes on that end.
I'll just run through it all, but no, you're right, 39.
Oh, I'm sweaty. Where are we on the grid?
Okay, so we can run 39 and a half if we put in 98 liters instead. I guess we should do that, to be honest.
P21, that's a spicy split.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, yeah.
98 liters with the lower spring perch, because it burns it so quickly anyway. I think that's better.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
We're on the grid, baby.
Oh, that's a very spicy split. 21st on a 56.3. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what split we're in. I guess it used your iRating, because mine is only 2000, so it shouldn't be that crazy of a split.
Yeah, I'm only 22, so...
So there's 9 LMP1s. No, there's 11 LMP1s. But 3 of them are from Cabot.
Oh no. Oh, not fucking Cabot, please.
Oof. Big oof.
Oh yeah, that might be a big oof. I'm gonna, like, you're gonna have to call out the LMPs pretty quick because they tend to come from behind traffic.
Yeah.
And they will just yeet it right into you if you don't move.
Yeah. Well, that's a good shot, though.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
Good luck, man.
Cheers, mate.
11 LMP ones, but they're getting rolling now, the LMPs.
Crew chief is going crazy.
I don't have crew chief on.
No.
Yeah. I'll just
that might be advisable.
Yeah.
Radio check.
Oh, we're pretty much at the back end of the grid.
9 in the right column.
When did everyone get so spicy?
Yeah, I'll have to check once the race settles down what split we're in, but I'm guessing we're in a higher one than we're used to.
Catch up to car number 9.
There's a lot of teams I recognize in this one too.
Yeah, it's your usual suspects, really.
Yeah, but it's also the usual suspects that like win the races we've done. Hyperion is here, Cabot is here, Full Send is here.
Yeah, Full Send is a spicy bunch as well.
Rev it up! that ad at the end is so annoying. Rev it up! So loads and loads of Ferraris as was expected. It's the Ferrari GT3 challenge featuring a few Porsches.
There's a Ford GT behind me and there's one up ahead as well.
Actually, there's a Ford GT and a Beamer behind you, but and there's a Porsche alongside you, but there's so many Ferraris though.
Yeah. It's kind of a theme, isn't it?
Crew Chief Megacore Works team is here. We raced with them before.
Yeah, we've seen those before. With that really ugly-ish brown livery.
Yeah, granted.
I did not like that one.
So I count. Oh, I think it's 50-50 with the Audis and Porsches and LMP.
How are you? You good?
That's gonna be interesting.
Jordan Claw having a personal catch up with Ugo.
We're hoping the same
Ugo.
thing, man.
Oh, I'm not getting any radio messages. Weirdly.
20 minutes into the race.
No
I don't
biggie.
need them anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no problem.
That's weird because my radio has been working just fine. Well, fingers crossed.
Where are we? What number are you?
21? Oh, I'm number 21 in 22nd.
Hey, fitting.
21st, sorry. So, that's good, I guess. Yeah, just back in time, Storm.
Yeah, perfect time, Storm. You called it. We're just getting ready here. So it's probably gonna go green, maybe even before sunset, but certainly in sunset.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, green.
2
green
liters left.
So as enjoyable as this view is, I really want to get one that's more usable as a spotter.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Oh!
Alright, Juice. Decent start. We can build something from here.
What the hell?
The gap in front is now 0.45. Car right. Clear right.
Apologies, dear viewers. I just had to get some sort of usable view here. This is looking really weird, by the way, but it works.
Yellow flag.
Two guys, suffering slowdowns on the right, stay left.
Is now 1.0. Clear right, car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, he's holding off. Nice one.
Are you in sync?
I should be.
Montero.
I wasn't. I think it was from changing the angle. Sorry about that. Moves being made up ahead.
Yeah. Oh, where you go?
Right side.
Oh, fuck.
There. Clear right.
Sorry, that's my bad. That's absolutely my bad. I thought he died.
Yeah, he didn't leave any space either. I don't think it's... That was just a weird racing incident. He's fucking up still. He's still messing everyone up behind you.
Oh, he's dead. Bye.
There's an incident in tower. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.1.
The car looks decently fine. You have a bit of a dent over the front wheel.
I think we're okay. I don't feel anything.
So you have clean air both in the front and in the rear at the moment. White Porsche continuing to be a menace to everyone.
I don't want him to be on my ass. He's gonna be a problem.
B16. That lap
Yeah,
time
he's
was
quick, but he's getting battled by the
1:59.54.
Ferrari.
Sector
They're side by
3 is
side now.
6.1 seconds. Off the pace. Nice one, Juice. Good pass. Eyes front.
Yeah, he's defending hard at the moment.
You really need to move your brake marker forward on the full tank for the hairpin.
Okay.
Because it's not slowing down as quick as I'm used to. A little heads up.
Possibly brake before the...
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't have a load cell as well, so I tend to brake a little bit earlier than you guys anyway.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.7.
Oh, the guys ahead are leaving me for dead right now.
Yeah, Cyril, the first guy, is really quick. So don't stress about it. He's catching up, and it's Gagling further up at the moment.
I'm fine where I am, I just want to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, Juice. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. 13th place.
Ooh, smoke.
Yellow
Oh,
flag.
don't be an idiot, please. Thank you.
Oh, good
There's an
rejoin.
incident in Christensen.
So
Was
the
it silly?
oh no, he took him out on purpose. The Ford that was waiting got hit by someone, even though he was still on the grass.
Wow, man.
So he took him off. He took him out on purpose when he started rolling again. And now he's going again with a few X's. LMPs are passing him now. That'll give you some sort of idea. There they are.
Oh, Rodriguez is gonna smash me.
He was catching up pretty quickly after he got past the white Porsche, so maybe just let him go.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But you're keeping up with a lot of other cars. That's looking good.
Okay, Juice. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Go!
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Being
You're right.
offline in
Clear
sunset
right.
is not a thing you want to do.
No, it's no fun.
I took it so careful and it almost went on me.
So thanks to anyone who's watching for dropping by.
Don't
Really
panic.
appreciate it, guys. Hopefully we'll be able to have a good race here. Certainly a really
in
good
front
bit of
is
work put in
Rodriguez.
by Maarten here from the start, making up a lot of positions, a lot of freebies, but also being smart and a bit conservative about it, which is the only way to go in the start of a 6-hour race. So yeah, let's keep our fingers and toes crossed for the moment.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.8. He's faster than you, entering Christensen.
Oh, David is coming flying as well.
Yeah, David's moving.
Yeah, I think it's all guys from the front that have had their incidents.
First LMPs are coming now.
Uh-oh.
Here come
He's-
the LMP1 runners.
Oh, and it's a quadruple namer.
Yeah, and he's 2 cars
Blue
back.
flag.
1 car back.
There he is.
Inside, no, clear. He looked like he was yeeting.
Oh, that was a bad line.
Car right.
It's getting spicy in here.
Sure is. Alright, so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had a PC crash. It wouldn't be half the race gone without some technical difficulties. You know how it is. But we are still running. Unfortunately, it's Maarten in the car at the moment, so no big consequences just yet. I'm joining the session
Don't
now.
jinx it.
Yeah, Sebring is one of those tracks not everyone has a great time on with the performance. And I think maybe TV view with all the different car models kind of scared my PC a little bit. But we are reconnecting. Thank you to the guys who popped in just as the stream crashed. I hope you're still here. The stint lengths, Maddie, we're thinking of just doing 1 each to start off with, because we don't think the tires will last for 2. And no one wants to get someone else's sloppy seconds, even if it's tires. So yeah, looking at single stints.
Radio check.
So, well, that was less than optimal with 2 PC crashes in a row. Not even, I think we lost all the viewers, understandably, but that leaves none of our viewers able to send PC emojis in the chat that'll help me join. So I'm just gonna post some myself.
I'm developing a big gaggle on my ass. It's not looking good.
No, just take it easy for now. It's the mistake we did this time, if we can already analyze, is that we didn't practice with 99 liters. Yeah, Storm, you know me, eh? The PC crashed, of course. A couple of times this time. That's why it's taking so long getting back on. But the thing is, the problem is RAM. I don't have enough RAM, so sometimes it just overloads. When I'm streaming and running different applications on the PC and trying to set up different things on the second screen, and it just sort of crashes. There might actually be a thing with the RAM in my graphics card as well. I'm not too sure, but then when it crashes, I always have this tendency to do everything at once to get it back up as quickly as possible, and then keep doing stuff on the other screen while iRacing loads. And my PC does not like doing that. So this time I'm just sitting around, doing nothing, playing you guys this awesome little tune. But we'll be back in about a minute with live images of mine, who's still going. He has a bit of a gaggle developing behind him. But you can hear the sounds of happy shifting thus far.
It's getting spicy now. They're getting impatient. Understandably, because they seem to be quicker, but you know, I'm not gonna fight it, but I'm not gonna move.
That's fair enough.
We're doing high 57s, so that's fine-ish.
Yeah, that's perfect. You're right on pace, or at least back on what we were looking at.
It took a while. Definitely took a while.
You're finding your rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always takes a bit longer in these races, and now there's like a few things changed.
Yeah, and on a new setup, brand spanking new. So I'm being ultra careful in T1 and Sunset, because that's really where it's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
As long as you keep all your braking straight, you should be fine.
Yeah.
2 litres left.
Making mistakes.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that was a bad time with PC crashes. We should be back. We should still be alive. And I know what we need to solve this whole situation.
What is it?
It's Murray. Don't you just feel so much better now?
I'm just gonna play "I Have a Dream" speech in the background.
Where did David go?
You made a mistake.
Oh, David, what are you doing?
So I think maybe I learned a lesson there about joining the session before I start streaming if I have an issue.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if he actually made a mistake. I think he just backed off.
Yeah, because he's still there. He's just further back.
That's odd. It's getting a little bit understeery. It might be me. Oh, there's still 16 laps in this stint. Fuck me.
Yeah,
I'd
so
say try and go tighter on that corner.
My lines are all over the place.
LMP behind you. You probably know.
On that last lap, David was 2/10 quicker than you.
That's better-ish.
Yeah, that's a better line.
Oh wow, 96 by now. I didn't know that either, Storm. I knew he was getting up there, but pray for 100, I guess. '96, man, that's some age. Wait, did I not go to the live scene? Yes, I did. Where's my phone? My phone messing with me.
That last lap, you was quicker than David.
Hey Mario, what's up? We're just getting started here. Bit more than half an hour in. Martin's doing a great job in P14 in class. 23rd overall for the time being. It's a multi-class split with LMPs, of course, so there's some action going on as well. Yeah, thanks a lot, mate. Thanks a lot.
I'm just really feeling that I just haven't had enough practice because I'm not dialed in. My lap times are all over the shop.
That's fine. You can practice in the race. You're doing really good, mate. P14 in the first stint is really good. Everything's still to play for. You have an LMP coming up in a few seconds. We have a few corners to go before he'll be there. Please no Poncerino, John Taylor. 7.
Send it!
Send it! No, he's not.
That's very polite.
They should change names to Coward Motorsports.
I'm not gonna complain about an LMP holding off.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially not Cabot, because we've had our issues with...
We've had a few issues with Cabot.
Yeah. So it's good to see them redeem themselves. You have another LMP coming up about 3.5 seconds out. This one's the leader.
Oh, he's gonna be spicy.
Lovely simple pass. Oh, don't say it, Storm. LMPs here is a scary prospect, but you're right, the P2 LMP is always super duper sendy. He's coming in about 2 seconds, Martin. He's 2 seconds out, right behind David now. Here he comes on the outside. No. Whoop.
Oi.
So you're looking at 11 laps to go, I think.
Yeah. David might be having another go in a few minutes.
Yeah, he's been closing up when you make little mistakes, but your clean pace is quicker than his, so try not to watch him too much in the rear view. There's another LMP coming up. Mario, that's a good question. In a way, it's kind of hard to say specifically because it's much more difficult to drive the car, so it takes a lot of time to learn coming from GT Sport or games like that. It's a lot more simulation oriented, so there's a lot more to think about. You have an LMP coming up on the outside.
Oh! I need that exit apex.
Yeah, you really do. Well held. I thought he wasn't going for it, and I was just chatting away, and then he just didn't slow down. Good stuff. David's close now.
You're very consistent with the 57s.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. I'm not sure David is too eager to pass either, so don't stress just yet. Let's see how he behaves.
Oh, that's a lot of understeer all of a sudden. Yeah, he's not sending it. He held off.
In terms of pace, he's similar to you.
No, Mario, the cockpit view is forced in the races, and to be honest, when it's a real simulator, you need the information you get from being in the cockpit in terms of what the car is doing, what the movement is. There's so many more factors to think about in iRacing. But in a way, I'll also say that like doing a high-level race in GT Sport can be harder in a way because you run the perfect lap every time if you're good enough. And when you do iRacing, it's a lot more about surviving lap after lap and being consistent. So there's room for little errors, and there's room for driving within the limits of the car a lot more than if you want to be competitive in GT Sport. You need to run that 1% lap every time, lap after lap, which is, in my opinion, also really hard. So I don't really like saying that one is harder or easier than the other, but I would say that the actual driving is more challenging in a way, but maybe the racing in a way is more almost kind of laid back. Well, laid back is the wrong word, you know, but yeah, you just don't have to be 100% optimal all the time. However, since you're not familiar with it, I'm not sure if you know that the repair times for damage, the damage model, is visually not very good, but the amount of time you get in terms of repairing the car is very brutal. So if you tap a wall, you might be looking at 20 minutes worth of repairs.
Oh, boink.
Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, I'd definitely say challenging is a good word. It's so much more rewarding to just drive the thing, because you get so many more sensations that you at least tell yourself is realistic. I don't know if it actually is. I have very little experience driving GTE cars, but yeah, the driving in itself is so challenging that that's enough reward in itself. So you don't have to get on the podium or something to feel like you got something out of it. Even just surviving a 6-hour race like this feels like a bit of an achievement. Even now that we've done a full season of it, it's still, that's enough fun in its own right. Good line there, mate. I'd definitely say he looks happy behind you, and there's another LMP coming up soon. Yes. No, that's a good point, Mario. It's very much not about being fast. You can hear Maarten's complaining about understeer in the car now, and that's probably because we haven't trained with the full fuel load, and that makes the car heavier in the front, so maybe a bit more understeery. And that in turn makes him sort of oversteer the car, like turn in too much to get the movement, and that increases tire wear. So we're sort of paying for a little preparational error we made there. LMP coming up, he's sending it.
Please no slowdown.
Another LMP coming up. No, slow down a Reno. So you're looking
really
at
just wrestling it through there.
Yeah, try to slow it down maybe a bit more, because there's still 8 laps to go.
I'm loving the bumps even on a G29.
Yeah, that's a good point too, Mario. Driving on your own is like just doing a lap is a big challenge in its own. But then when you get competitive, there's so many little factors to think about that. Yeah, we've spent all morning talking about anti-roll bar thickness and rear suspension in terms of stiffness. And then the thing we might have done a bit is focus too much on the rear and improve the rear too much. So now that's sort of brought the balance in the car out a bit, and now the front might be a bit understeering.
Might be a bit too hard now.
Yeah, I think we just maybe like brought the grip in the rear end up too high in a way, and that's what's making the front end drag a bit. But I don't know. He's quite far into the stint, so it might not be the worst thing in the world. And brake balance is also still 54.5, so maybe try running it a bit further back and we'll get better results.
I mean, to be fair, the pace seems pretty consistent throughout all the laps, so
That's true.
ain't too.
Yeah, maybe you're just asking a bit more of the car in a way, Martin. So yep, 7 laps to go. I'm just gonna go have a nerve piss and everything. Hey Rory, cheers mate. We're doing pretty well so far. A bit of a conservative start, but it's a sketchy race, so we're happy to just be living here. Quite far into the last stint. Thanks for hopping by, mate. But yeah, as I said, I gotta get rid of some nerves through my urethra. See you.
Normally this is where I would jump to chat, but Sebring is a bit more demanding. I'm sorry, chat.
I'm really surprised David hasn't made a move on you yet.
Me too. But he seems to be happy sticking around.
You've got 2 LMP cars approaching quick.
I think between David and me, it wouldn't really matter who's in front. And I think he realizes that. And there's also a few cars still behind him. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Okay. What are we doing?
There's 3 now battling.
Oh, fuck me. I mean... Not dead.
And Maddie, yes you can.
Whoa! Okay.
Looks like the cars behind David are starting to catch up.
I think Florian... Has he been there? I know there's been a few cars sitting at 3 to 4 seconds back there, but I'm not sure if Florian is new.
Oh wow! Oh, what happened?
What's up?
Oh, an LAP spun by itself trying to outbrake. Floyd.
Putain, la lumière qui s'éteint juste avant le tournage, c'est pas cool. Dis-moi si je te change là. Ah, 3-4, ça va comme ça. Au moins. Attention. Dude.
What are we gonna do, David?
David, come on. Don't go like that. Like that.
I take a different line through Sunset every lap. Not sure what's up with that.
Yeah, it's quite a tough corner to keep doing consistently.
On the worn tires, the car is getting sketchier, but it's not getting slower.
Yeah, your times are still pretty consistent to what you've been doing in the beginning, so...
Yeah. I'm not even sure if a tire swap would be... but I'm not sure. That's also a bit of a preparational error. Normally we have a bit more time. It's been pretty busy, so normally we'd be doing fuel runs and stuff like that. And I've done none of them. Absolutely none.
I mean, I'd say the pace that you've got is, you know, pretty good considering how much practice we've had.
Yeah, but it's those things such as tires wearing out and pace on worn tires that you really just need to do if you want to be really competitive. I mean, we're fine, we're good, but
mean, if it's worth the risk, then just take fuel.
Yeah, but it's we're swapping drivers, and you don't want to start on sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
And I think we just want to survive this one, really. I think that's our game.
Why are you using the Ferrari?
Jimmy!
Oh!
Where did you come from?
I snuck in
Oh.
under the sheets.
Hello, Jimmy.
No. So, Ferrari, not Porsche.
Whoa, that was close. Yeah, Jimmy, I think we took the Porsche and then we told ourselves that that's going to be it. That's kind of the challenge as well. We know that it's not always the most competitive. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm good. I'm alive. Like, I mean, left is fine and the right is fine, but don't switch when you're nearly there. Well, that was very close to disaster.
You're catching the guy in front of you.
Yeah, he's a back marker.
Wow.
Where did you qualify?
21st?
Ah, not bad then.
It was a pretty good lap for our doing, so disappointed wouldn't be the right word, but this split is pretty spicy.
So the next car in front of you is doing low 57s.
That's not my pace. I'm pretty happy where we're sitting, really.
Yeah, I think where we're sitting is pretty good.
Yeah. Like we've said before, I think finishing 21st or better would be a good day.
Is this another 6 hour?
What was that?
Is this another 6 hour?
Yes, it is. And we're now 1 hour-ish in.
And with a good old rumble of the headset, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Jimmy. Welcome, mate.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a bit nervous right now.
One more lap, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Swablu. What's up, mate?
You don't have to move, Pedro, but if you could, that would most definitely be nice.
That would be great.
Watch out, that first corner, someone spun out.
Good one.
The car had a knock or something.
Yeah.
Edge on the front right.
Yeah, it has a big bump on the front right. From a guy who was half spinning and then caught it and kind of got back on the racing line.
I wonder if that's adding to our speed being
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, I'm thinking so too. But it's all bodywork damage, so it should get a bit better if there's optionals.
Boxy, 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 boxy.
Boxeroo, boxeroo.
Easy.
Easy.
See what Davy's gonna take.
Really good stint, mate. Really good stuff.
Whew.
Great work.
Take the optionals, I guess.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, good luck. Have fun. Don't
Yeah.
die. Oh, it's quite a biff in
Yeah,
the nose.
yeah, it's a bit of a knock there.
Yeah.
It only says 22 seconds worth of optionals though.
I've only just realized that my trading paints isn't working again. Yeah, really just try and settle in. Don't push it too much because the tail is really happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the brake balance a bit further backwards too, to try to not
Yeah,
have
that's
as much
fine.
understeer
That's
come
fine.
in.
I got so confused. So when I started watching the stream, you were watching 488 interior. So I thought you were driving the 488.
Yeah, no, we're in the Porsche. It was one of the viewers, Maddie, wanted to see it from that perspective. And then I went to just have a quick break and get ready. And that took a while. I had to wait for my roommate to get out of the bathroom.
That's why I was talking about the Ferrari, Mark.
Oh. I thought you were like, why are you not using the Ferrari? Because everyone is in the Ferrari.
Wouldn't be too bad of a point either. It seems like as we've gotten later into the season, people have like recognized the Ferrari as a meta car
Yeah.
under this VOP. Oh, there's a lot of rubber already. Oh, and there's a lot of frame rate issues right now. But
That's not good.
no, it's not bad. It's just usually it smooths out a bit after the first lap.
Alright, majority of the front guys haven't took tyres, I don't think.
No, I don't think they are taking tires.
What is the track temperature now?
Track temp currently is 25.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so maybe we should consider switching to double stints and not changing the tires after these stints.
Yeah, we probably should. We've been considering that while you were doing your toilet break, that the pace isn't... The car is getting sketchy, but the pace isn't dropping. So...
High 57s, low 58s.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming at.
There. We'll see how you get on with a repaired car.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to go much quicker than that, to be honest. That's pretty much been my pace.
There's only two 59s in the first stint, and they were both in the first 5 laps.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
We got Jordan Claw coming up.
Uh-oh.
On-track overtake situation here. Maybe.
Just be careful when you're clawing at the
Clawing at the position. Please no Senderino. Oh! He really couldn't decide whether to Senderino or not to Senderino.
Oh, I was completely off sync. Sorry.
I should have closed the door there. To be fair.
Yeah, we've dropped quite a few places with tire swap and all.
22nd, aren't we?
I'm not sure. It'll tell me when we get through. And there might be people pitting next lap. If you've been a little bit more conservative, there's another lap in the tank.
Oh, 34.
Yeah, there would be another lap in the tank if you'd started on 99 too.
Yeah.
You started on 98 and then I don't know if it put in 99, but I think it did.
Boink.
LMP car.
Yeah. Something's happening up ahead. You're right into the low 58s. That's very good stuff.
I'm really just trying to be conservative right now. But it's nice that the pace is like that when I brake really early and stuff like that. Wait, does it still say Maarten's driving?
Uh-oh. Well, there's a pretty long back straight.
No, can you check? I can't remember if I switched it.
No. Oh no, it says Traels. It's fine.
Yeah, but I have like hotkeys assigned, so it's pretty easy to.
There he goes.
Oh, that's very narrow. That's like too careful, you know. I'm very scared to yeet it into there, but you sort of need to.
Yeah.
That was a good lap. With the current pace, you should catch the guys in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, for being conservative, your lap times are looking really spicy.
Yeah, the setup's feeling really good when you're inside the limit, so I'm just thinking that's how to do it. At least while the fuel is heavy.
Yeah.
Bit of a mistake on the braking there. I can only speak for myself, Storm, but no, I haven't tried it. I was never big into manager games, maybe outside of Pro Cycling Manager, but that's like, you also sort of play the characters in Cycling Manager, so it's like a semi-manager, just cycling game.
I've never been too heavy on the entire management. As far as like creative management goes, you know, your roller coaster tycoons and your theme hospitals, stuff like that. But the Excel sheet game manager stuff, that never really appealed to me.
Jordan's being held up here by Alejandro.
Alejandro
Alejandro.
Figueras. Do you have Motorsport Manager, Storm?
You'd think so.
Yeah. I mean, there must be a reason you're asking.
There's some gaggling going on here.
Oh.
Something is afoot.
Well, to make another Dutch language reference, we would call that see if we can punch some slaw out of it. That's what you'd say.
Yes, slaw, like coleslaw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we say that too. Actually, we say make it slaw. Oh no,
well, that's different to the Dutch one.
Yeah, no, we would say make slaw on it, sort of.
Oh yeah.
Gør kål på den. No, that is kind of make it slaw.
There's another one coming up.
Fuck 'em.
Europeans are a crazy bunch.
Yeah, I think that's two from the 3-car gaggle we've had. He's sending in.
Woohoo!
Oh! That was brutal. Oh, Marcus is not too happy about that one.
No, he's not.
That was ultimate send.
There you go. Really good.
There'll be opportunities here. Let's make sure we can take him. Quote Jim. My crew chief's awfully quiet though. I don't think I have my crew chief on actually. I can see the program's launched, but it's not active.
Well, you know where to find us if you need anything.
Yeah.
You're slowly reeling Charles in as well.
That's your Dutch side coming out there, Martin.
Yeah.
You're slow.
Slowly. might also be Sean Connery. Oh, you're slowly catching up to the...
Yeah, you're very slow.
Darling, I'm slowly catching up to the pack.
Yes, that's magnificent.
I guess that I actually am Dutch. Sounds like you're having a pretty relaxed Sunday, Storm.
That's also pretty good. Like when I played Cycling Manager, I'd watch something on another screen. I had 2 screens. So that's a pretty good combination actually. Yeah, Motorsport Manager and someone doing endurance racing sounds like a really good combo. Oh, whoop. I was looking at that spun car instead of my exit.
Oh, that was Charles. That was Jesus. What is happening?
Charles Dallas.
I think he's turning Dutch, you know.
I'm surely starting to speak Dutch. Oh, here he goes.
Is that how you really speak, Martin? Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably. I've just been acting all the time. To be fair, if you don't put any effort into trying to sound like English-ish, and just do the Dutch thing, like the stone cold English that we do, that's pretty horrible. Because yes, it would sound a little bit like this, wouldn't it? It is very...
Yeah, of course it'd be. You talk a little bit like this when you speak the English and you're from the Netherlands.
Max Verstappen.
Oh,
Max Verstappen.
oh, your Jordan Klaus having a bit of a moment here, huh? He's not really, I just needed something to say.
Just keep clawing at this gap.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm being a bit too relaxed. I'm still running 58s now.
Someone spun on start finish straight, gosh. Not really, that's just making sentences with a lot of S's. In Amsterdam they used to say, because the dialect in Amsterdam is also pretty hard on the S's, so then they tell you that they see the sun sink in the sea.
See the sun?
I'd have been more impressed if you said that in your more Dutchy language.
Sea. I can see the sun sink in the sea. That's more lisping. That's not an accent. Oh. Wiggle, wiggle.
That's not a dialect, that's a speech impediment. But that goes for all of Dutch, I guess.
Yeah. So you and Jordan seem to be pretty much on the same pace, and you're reeling in P19 and 20. Slowly but steadily.
That's good. I still need to get my act together a bit more. But I'm just...
Lap times are exactly what we need, so there's no rush. Oh yeah, that's the one. Seashell, the seashell by the seashore.
That made it instantly better.
There he goes. He's there, he's there. Well done.
I need to close the door more on the LMPs.
Yeah, but the racing line there does open the door.
Yeah, it does.
Personally, in being in the LMP, I would have waited, but hey, who am I?
You're a Dutch guy called Maarten. Last I checked. That's a weird thing to ask in the middle of a race.
What's up, Ethan?
Hey, what's up, Ethan?
Welcome to the party. It's busy in here. I don't think we've ever had a stream with 4 speakers.
No, that's true, actually.
So that's a first. Ain't
Think-
no party like a Sebring party.
Maybe we did some spin tires mud runner at some point with 4 people. I think that's it.
Oh yeah.
The best stream.
Simulation time is now 17:48, so we should look at a colder track in a few minutes. Or in a few laps. It's still 25 for now. We will be going down to 20. Probably.
That's
Now,
a good...
I've seen some official practice lobbies with like 17 degrees.
Yeah, I think it might get pretty chilly later on. Yeah, Ethan, ain't no party like a Sebring party, because the Sebring party used to be a World War II airfield.
Stevie will briefly make it 5. I mean, feel free. It's
Do
a
it.
Sunday chill.
Do it to him.
Do it to him. Yeah, Sebring is a weird one. It's a very interesting track to look at or to drive around. Like, what even is Sebring? It's like half racetrack, half airfield, half industrial site. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, it is the whole meme. Like before it was a racetrack, it was a airfield built in World War II. But I think it's been purely a racetrack for quite some years.
You have an LMP 2 seconds out.
I think it was a racetrack by the 60s.
Yeah.
Sebring has been around for a while.
There's probably a ton of tracks in America that used to be good. Or at least airfields that could be tracked.
That's your first X right there.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Not too unhappy about it, but that was scary.
Yeah. I think I collected 3. 3X. It's another LMP, 7 seconds out. Oh, Danny B. Sanchez is in 23rd. We've seen him, we've been racing him quite a bit. So I think that sort of shows we're in the spot where we should be.
Yeah.
So I think we've had our scraps with Danny.
Yes, we have coming towards the end of the Le Mans, I remember.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy that passed us on strategy right at the end.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Emporium Racing.
They're not in here, and I haven't heard them about it, so I'm not sure. We will actually be having a joint venture with Imperium. We'll be taking part in the Nürburgring 24 hours in the Porsche Cup, and it'll be
Yeah, just to specify, it's the winter 24 hours. It's at the end of December, and not the iRacing 24 hours that happens in summer.
Yeah.
So it's coming up very quickly. We're pretty excited about it. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
It's like FBP Garage Sim Racing guys. They've
Oh.
set up a 24-hour race.
Good shout. You actually had that memorized.
Going outside.
Yeah.
I see him. But thanks. Good call.
Oh, well, I remember. So, I tried iRacing on my laptop. I got a friend to let me sign in and download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't run it.
Ah, that's a shame.
That sucks.
I thought that would.
Yeah, but still.
I just didn't.
It'd be really fun to see you show up in iRacing someday.
I will, I swear. I mean, I've now got a £300 wheel sitting there that I can't use, so I need to put it to use somehow.
That's true.
The ever-growing family of the After Race Gone iRacing team.
Yeah, it's so nice seeing it grow now that people are joining in.
It's flourishing.
Good to see Kurt.
Like a pretty flower.
Oh! Well, thanks for ruining my moment of sincerity. Won't have it again.
The Kurt's first race result, that's a good one.
Ethan hitting us with some good statistics about the track, actually. From it being a World War II airfield.
Watch out in retro materials.
And then go first race on New Year's Eve, 1950. There you go. What's up, New? Little bit of a recap for you. We started in P21, and then we've had a pretty conservative first stint, but it did bring us up to 413th with a few scraps and a few freebies. And now I've handed the car over to Jonas, so we've taken tires, which we're not sure was the right call to make. So we've dropped a few places, but we're still going steadily. We're alive, don't jinx it. LMP coming up. So Jordan is having a go at Maarten. And you seem to be quicker than most of the cars ahead, so that should develop just nicely.
Yeah, but I need to be quicker when the tires are fresh, if we want to make some of the time lost back up. But I'm just not quite in the rhythm, and I don't want to over push.
No.
It's really
We
bites.
should probably swap the tires out after this one.
Yeah, to let them you run a double stint.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't make any sense to do it now and have the tires go between drivers.
No.
If we have to do a single stint in the end anyway.
No, and we would, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you want to go and try have a triple stint, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
I don't think we're gonna survive.
No.
That was
Let's
good, Max.
just survive.
And then I make the same mistake as Maarten. Damn it. That's another X, by the way.
Yeah, I made that one a couple of times. It's a lovely track, isn't it? There's just something about I haven't done a lot of Sebring because I only just got it this week. But and I've had limited practice compared to all the other races we've done, but it's really good. It's very good for outlapping. Races can be a bit tricky, but yeah, it's good fun. It's really good fun. I'm not sure if we'll ever see a lot of American tracks in GT Sport though, you know, polyphony being Japanese and them showing their preference of a lot of MX-5s.
Thing?
That's very,
I don't know. I think he was a lap down or something, because I looked at the relative shortly before and didn't see 2 LMPs. So, but that's because
knock out an LMP being a GT.
yeah, but I think that might also be why he quit if he was down already. And
Yeah.
you're so used to LMPs being red.
The stream is booting back up, I think. Hello? Or is it live? Can someone check? I think it's live. Hello? Ah, hello, it's live. It's alive.
Oh, we're back. Hey, you guys missed me killing an LMP.
Ah,
Not clear to load.
Unfortunately, that means I'm running with a bit of damage, so I probably won't be too quick for the remainder here.
The car doesn't look that bad though. Well,
it looks fine from what I can see.
Yeah, I've been knocked out of my stride a bit, but I hadn't, like, it was just, I haven't tried that before, where I'm just minding my own business, just driving, and suddenly it just goes, and the car was just, I was headed for the wall, and I kept it off the wall in the grass. Kept it going decently straight, but that was one of the biggest shocks I've had in iRacing for sure.
Lap 48, maybe you can rewind once you get out of the car.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Or a bit
to
of analytics.
embarrass myself.
You have another LMP 5 seconds out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, to be fair, it did kind of happen because I don't have any sputters, and I was kind of counting on you guys. So please keep doing it now,
Yeah.
who will?
because it is like, you know, parts of the track it's easy to keep an eye on, but there's pretty extended periods where you almost don't have time to look at the relative.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a bit of a theme about this track. You really don't have time to do your spotting and your pit stops and stuff like that. There's the back straight, and then there's just corner after corner after corner. And they're all really difficult.
Jordan, it was all your fault.
Yep, my fault. I was too busy skating ahead.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're not gonna be pointing fingers.
Martin, you should know by now. I'm really serious.
I shouldn't be I shouldn't be going away for drinks and stuff. I should just be here for 6 hours.
How selfish are you?
For wanting a drink? How dare you?
Yeah, fuck me, right?
Oh, I'm very far. I have engine damage or something. The way he caught me and the way Danny left me, it was not looking good.
Martin's had enough of it. LMP? Yep.
Look at how he's pulling away from me.
Let's look at your laps when you come.
Laps are not looking too great right now.
Oh, but the last two laps have been the incident and then me being super unsettled and making mistakes.
So just try and get your head back in it.
Yeah, but I have engine damage. Like there's no discussion around it. He's leaving me while I'm in the slipstream.
Oh shit.
See, I got a better exit than him. In clean air, and just watch.
One fast come up.
Yeah, we've had an LMP crunch. I moved away from the screen to get a drink, and then spotterless, Jonas had a bit of an accident with an LMP coming up, and he actually knocked him out. So that, I mean, I haven't seen it, but that should have been a big crunch. Yeah, you're definitely carrying damage.
You mean you selfishly moved away?
Yeah, that's all on me.
Yeah.
You're doing 201.
All good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 2 seconds a lap, that's a lot.
That will add up a lot over the course of the rest of the race.
Let's have a look for 1 or 2 more laps, but then we should maybe consider coming in and having it fixed.
Yeah, maybe just coming in, refueling, having it fixed, and then I'll do another stint.
Yeah.
I think that's the best damage limitation we can do.
Do doubles.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a stint and a half. Shouldn't I just? I think I should just pit now, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're gonna lose more time.
I need a spotter though, guys.
Sorry.
Now I can't see the. I was looking at fuel and stuff. I can't see the relative at the same time.
There's another one coming up. 1.5 seconds out.
So box.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my spotter started as well.
No tires, I guess.
No tires.
No tires. No tires. 100 liters of fuel. You're all set.
99 fuel, not 98.
Ah, that's a shame.
I always find some way to fuck it up, don't I?
Well, I mean, I don't think that's on you.
Radio check.
Now I have a spotter!
How long is the optionals?
To be honest, it doesn't look like there is any.
Oh.
There isn't any.
That's not good.
No, this is gonna be troublesome. There wasn't any.
that is troublesome.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
What's the trouble about getting punted in the rear in the
Incident
Porsche?
in turn 5. Left side, clear left. Blue flag.
So you've dropped right into the LMP field, it seems. Oh, no, Nguyen. That's GDEs. It's all GDEs. My bad.
Yeah, we're just getting lapped by everyone now.
Yeah. That's not something we're used to.
Lap 50, you've done a 2 minute 9, so 2:09.
Yeah, but that was probably when the incident happened.
No, that was on lap 50, so you went a little bit quicker.
Yeah, but that was when I had a near miss as well, I think.
Well, let's see how the next couple of laps go, see what your pace is like.
Oh. So Tony Nguyen is running really well. He's in 5th. Normally we scrap around with him quite a bit.
Yeah. Not today!
Not today.
The gap ahead is now
approaching.
13 seconds.
Yeah, he's coming up.
Blue flag. P16.
There he goes.
Then there's another one 2 seconds out.
Okay, Juice. There's a faster class car
There he
approaching.
goes. Or there he comes. He's not sending it.
Fuck's sake. Why?
What are you? What?
Really?
He's either carrying a lot of damage, or there's something really odd going on. Come on, go! There he goes. He's
real
fine.
cool.
What?
Another one approaching.
There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
He's gonna probably send it.
He should be
The
sending.
gap in front is increased to 14 seconds.
Not if your name is Yu Sung Yoon. He's not a very sendy boy. Hey Wake, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
How are you doing?
The guy in front is Sanchez.
I always see this Galindo guy every time you guys race. And I always just think of some
B13.
Mexican drug lord.
Okay, that was a 1:59.
It's looking better. Ish.
Still 2 seconds off almost.
Yeah, we're 2 seconds off.
Or a second and a half on that lap. So.
Yeah, Wake, I think you've joined us just in the wrong time. We've had a bit of a biff. An LMP biff.
Another MVP coming.
So we think we're running a bit of engine damage, maybe even something else.
Blue flag.
But we're about 1.5 to 2 seconds off the pace that we should be. So that's not going too well. Other than that, we've been running pretty smoothly. Pretty conservative as well. Started in P21, made it up to P13 by the end of the first stint. And then we, I think it started off making the wrong call and changing tires, because it seems like we should have double stinted them. So we dropped back a bit, and then we've had the biff. And yeah, that's the status as of now.
Yeah, so what we did was we pitted trying to fix some damage, but there was no damage with optionals or anything.
Yeah. As a result, we've thrown our strategy into the bin as well. It's going to be a mix of fixed up.
Oh, juice.
That's
Track limits,
almost
come
a second lost there on the exit.
Blue flag, past a car behind.
Maddie, iRacing does currently not account for punctures, as far as I know, but the new damage model should actually be accounting for debris, making punctures. I'm not sure when that's
I don't think
out.
they haven't made the punctures happen at all yet. I don't even know if they're discussing that too much at the current state.
I know it was at some point it was supposed to be a thing, but I'm not sure how it is now. It does tend to change a bit. I've seen an iRacing trailer where they mentioned the debris lying around can cause punctures, but that's
true.
That's almost 2 months ago.
Yeah, and it's not in the current iteration of the damage model we've seen. But
yeah, it's currently not here. That's for sure. Punctures are not a thing.
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the crying?
I get scared, dude.
Clear right.
Oh, why do I always get punctures? It's always me. No.
Yeah. I think they're worried about putting something that would have to be, if not random, then certainly feel random, implementing that into the game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they
To
would.
be fair, I mean, debris is definitely a thing you should worry about when you're actually racing.
That's true.
I don't think random tire failure should be a thing, no, but debris, I kind of dig it.
I agree. But I still think that's the reasoning behind them not necessarily going for it as hard as some of the other damage things they can do.
Yeah. Did any one of you watch the 8 hours of Suzuka Superbikes?
Nope.
No.
Because there, someone in the final hour tripped over an exhaust pipe that someone dropped. And they were in a decent position as well, and they just fucking flew themselves off on an exhaust pipe. That was that was pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, I saw an iRacing clip with a guy in the final of a Skippy race, and a wheel comes flying from another part of the track, and hits him right on the wheel. So he's just driving along minding his own business, and this fucking wheel just comes flying in and knocks his wheel off.
Yeah, at the chicane at Catalonia.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one in the bush highlights.
Yeah, he gets too much.
Your pace is coming back.
And the tyre just comes flying off after he hits the
I need to brake earlier there.
Your last lap was a 158.8.
Yeah, it's dropping.
Yeah, I think as the fuel goes away, the lack of power sort of gets evened out a little bit. But I'm just not in any form of rhythm right now.
You have a gap of about 15 in the front and the back, so there's still all to play for. There's still some places to be made up. I'll see what they are doing pace-wise.
And now our strategy is completely skewered as well, so
yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
it's gonna be really hard to tell what's gonna happen.
You should be reeling the guys ahead in overtime slowly. Especially the 22.
Yeah, he should be reeling him in.
Okay, Juice. The next car is Sanchez. Montero is gaining on you. The gap's now 14 seconds. P13.
The guy behind you is starting to catch up to you.
Yeah, I've been watching Tony. We race quite a bit with him, so this is a bit annoying.
Yeah. We've had quite a few scraps with him, even.
Yeah, and I think he's tending to be a bit better than we are.
Yeah, he's normally the one coming out on top.
Yeah.
You got a LMP car, 2 cars out, or 1 car.
The car ahead's pitting now. You're being caught by the LMP 1 class cars.
Yeah, done, yeah.
Blue flag. th place. Your lap time was 1:58.36. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Yeah, you are getting quicker.
Yeah, it's still dropping.
I mean, if you had serious damage, it wouldn't be dropping that quick.
No, I'm trying to be a bit more aggressive now that the car's a bit lighter again. I think the only thing we can really do is to try to nail corners a bit more.
The track temp is still 25, so the pace is just what it should be now. A low 58 is fine.
Yeah, you're getting into the pace what we were doing.
Maybe there's a bit more rubber, but the track isn't that much quicker than before, so that's not really a factor that's playing into it. Yeah, the crew chief has messed up on Jonas's end as well, because he has it running, but it's just not making any sounds, which is a bit inconvenient.
I got it back now. I had the program up, but I didn't click start application because it was recovering from the crash, so I was like opening everything at the same time.
Yeah, we've had a few technical difficulties as well.
Just the usual.
Hey, you know, it's not a half the race gone stream without your fair share of incidents and technical difficulties. Yeah, Maddie calling out that you're actually not that far off of the pace of the guys that you're now in between,
You've just
and
done
you're running with top 5 GDs.
Yeah, you're being quite consistent now. You both laps or 58.
Yeah, this is looking good. This is what we need.
The comeback.
Yeah, Tony's want to come through.
Yeah,
Oh, come on, Tony.
When he flashes me and then he says no, fuck's sake.
Go, Tony.
Car right.
There you go.
Right. There's an incident in Tower. We think it might be Castro.
Are you kidding? Dude!
Tony.
When I
He's
lift,
been a good lad to us all the time.
I lift that much and he still outbrakes and stuff. I had to get back on the brakes after the apex.
An LMP approach.
Good call.
Come on, Tony.
Alright, Juice. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
This shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, he's so now.
Yeah, he's zoned very much out. Going for a little bit of a mind punt there.
No, I just wanted to see how far there was into the braking zone. I'd been so close I couldn't see anything but Ferrari ass.
Maybe just try and tag along for a bit if you can.
That's the plan.
That lap time was 1:59.62.
We do that a lot, that we qualify somewhere mid-pack or at the back, and then we run almost lead pace.
Yeah.
We're just running at the back. It's good to see, though. I mean,
Yeah, but we can't keep claiming the whole potential thing for too much longer now.
no, we've been claiming that for ever since we got to iRacing.
Yeah.
So it's really about time we start materializing something. To be fair, we pretty much materialized Petit Le Mans.
Yeah, we did.
We very much materialized that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that was really cool because it was a special event as well. It's a lot better than getting an eLMS round,
Yeah.
even though eLMS is
And
great
we were
and stuff.
really, really competitive in Le Mans. We just got unlucky.
LMP approaching quite quick.
So Tony's co-driver just sent me a message. Pit this lap, tongue out, smiley face. so I think they were like, oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
but it's not bad now that he's back into the rhythm. Now he's quicker than me again.
Yeah. He's gotten back into it. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks from Petit Le Mans. That was so good.
Yeah, it really was. That was
Yeah,
fucking
that was a
awesome.
great effort all around. That's really one of those moments where iRacing is just
58.44.
so satisfying. When you finally stick your act
Yellow
together.
flag. Watch out.
Oh,
There's an
yellow.
incident in turn 1.
Oh.
Looks like it's Castro.
Dead. I think F actually made up some places there.
I'm not sure.
Because there was a load of people in the pits.
Yeah, I think it's the pit window for the regular lapping now, I guess.
Yeah, but we'll have to do an extra one because we cannot get the extra 10 laps out of the stints that we
No.
missed out on.
No, because there was no repairs and it didn't make any difference, it was pretty bad. But like,
Yeah.
I am being a lot more aggressive with the driving now to make up for lost engine power. Like 6th gear is a fuel saver gear on the start finish straight now.
Yeah. Is it just power or is it also sketchy?
It's not sketchy at all.
Not any sketchier than it was. You cannot call it not being sketchy.
That's true. Yeah, cheers, Mew. Just trying to see how much we can recover here. But it's a long race, and Sebring is a difficult track, so if we keep our noses clean, I still think there's a lot to be done.
You'll be doing Jerome first. He
E9.
seems to be running some sort of
On your
damage
right.
too.
Clear right.
LMP approaching.
Well sent, well sent.
Blue flag. Okay, Juice. There's a faster
LMP
car approaching.
coming right up behind. Well held. Let's get it.
Let's do it again. What the hell? The tires got really warm
Between the
there.
white lines or we'll get a penalty. Left side.
Come on, he's gone. Give me some space, Jerome, please.
Jerome just followed you off.
It's one of those, you know, they're so short between the two corners that the tires don't bite back down if you lose it in the first one.
Yeah. I recognize that.
Someone's on.
Yeah, Hendrik, he came from P8.
Yeah, he came out of the pits, I think.
Yeah, Loader did.
Jesus. Jerome is really nervous about his car. I think he's new in it.
We're developing a gaggle.
It's a gaggle.
It's a gaggle.
On your right.
Stick
Right
it.
side's clear.
He's letting you through. You're through. Well send, well send.
There's a faster class car approaching.
The rear is getting a bit more tail happy now, but I'm still running the
Blue flag.
conservative brake balance. I'm just gonna go a bit.
Okay.
I like how he let you through and then just completely walked off. And
Yeah.
he just was like, nope, not you.
Jerome being the real MVP.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. 7th position. Blue flag.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an LMP sticking his nose into the gaggle behind.
Oh, please. Oh.
He's looking sketchy.
– 20 laps to go. Okay.
There he comes, LMP. These stints feel really long somehow.
Outside.
Hannah Hakana, that's a cool name. Oh, yellow.
Incident in Cunningham.
Okay.
Damn, he's getting close to you.
Yeah. He was.
The guy in front
I
is
think he was a lot
Rodriguez.
further ahead before he came out of the pits.
Right side. Clear right. Car right.
He's still there?
Oh, come on!
Still there. Right side's clear.
He was telegraphing that move for so long.
Yeah, that took a bit too long. Expect Hendrik to be having a look. Sucky, sucky. Inside.
All right. He's still there. Right side's clear. E8. Car left. Clear
Inside.
left.
There he is.
Okay, Juice. There's a faster class car approaching.
We have another LMP coming up. It's a really careful LMP again. Yu Sung Yoon.
Yeah, he's
1 second out.
still blue, so he's still laps down.
Lopez is now in the lead.
Yeah, he's on lap 53. He's quite a bit down. For reference, you're on 64. he goes.
All these actual top 10 cars are stressing me the fuck out.
Yeah. This is where we should have been without the pit stop Malaki.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still running 58s when I do a good lap. You can see
Yeah,
it
good
too
laps
by
at
high.
58.
I can't even tag along with people really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can keep doing 58, you'll, do pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I think if we just keep doing it, we'll recover some places and stuff. So we're still in the race, but we're just out of getting a really good result.
And we might even have some optionals showing up in the next one. That's what I'm hoping for. But
If we're lucky.
if we're lucky, yeah.
Car
Send
right.
it.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
He's through.
Send confirm.
Yeah, it's kind of weird being white but acting like a lap car.
Yeah.
But there's no reason in putting ourselves at risk.
You
Oh.
make it more slower.
No.
Love like, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Cunningham. It looks like Augustine.
Big spin. Yeah, Hendrik is not having a good time.
That's a shame, he was moving really quickly as well.
Yeah.
Here's Jordan Claw. That's the position I was in before it happened, actually. Right here.
The gap behind is now 2.4.
You've made up a lot of space places now, so you're doing pretty well.
Yeah,
It
but
wasn't spaced too far out at the back, so any seconds we're making up now could result in places in the end.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say we're kind of racing a lot of the people behind us virtually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're gonna need that extra stuff.
Yeah, that'll send us like almost 60 seconds down the road, I think.
Maybe we should consider doing the math on how short the stints can be with the number of stops we need, so we can run shorter stints on the tires all the way through.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey Ribs, what's up? Let me have a look.
Hey, what's up, Ribs? It says P11, but we're not really P11.
We're alright. We're not good. We're not bad. We're not dead.
For some reason I'm fourth through all of that.
Approaching.
I think that about sums it up. Not dead.
My boy Durden needs to get his name-specific YouTube channel soon. Just for the chatting, like I have. Just saying. Oh, going wide while just saying.
Outside.
You might be a bit behind, Jordan.
I'm live.
Oh, okay, sorry. Get some better reactions then, mate. It's just those old man reactions.
Hey, I'm only 25.
Yeah, okay, so that's a weird thing to say, then I'm older than you.
You're an old man.
Old boy Traels.
I feel it in the morning, that's for sure.
There should be 3 hours and 15 minutes on the clock when we come out. That's where we have to do 4 stints. So, if anyone wants to do the math with me, because that's one of the many things I was not good at in school. Let me have.
What's the... So what, we're doing... what laps? 30 laps?
Yeah, so it's 190. It's 195 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, Juice, you've used half your fuel.
Yeah, we should be doing stints of 49 minutes. So that should be 24 laps and a bit, 25 to be sure.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
After
like
this one.
it's gonna be like 90 liters of fuel just on every stuff.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Because 10 is
We're
3
gonna have a
laps. No, so it
Yeah.
should be 80, 86.
Yeah, we can take 90 to be sure, but it should be fine. 86. We have a bit of room to play with. Quick maths.
At the moment, you're on pretty good pace against Jules.
Yeah, these 58s are doing us just fine.
I've been doing worse though, like rhythm-wise. So I think the track is speeding up quite a bit. Oh yeah! Except you should get half the race gone in there.
He's leading the race.
Same as what I do.
There he is. How about you sign into all your accounts and drop us a like? Self-enhancement right there.
Self-improvement is masturbation. Isn't that what they say in Fight Club?
Gaspar is leading the race. The gap behind is now 2.2
Oh, it's
seconds.
about 6 hour week 2. That sounds pretty decent.
8th place. Your last lap time was at 1:58.00.
We'll see if we won't have to go for that. We might very well.
Yeah, we should go for that.
I think we've had this exact conversation.
We're in the
Actually.
57s.
There
Ayo!
you go.
Yeah, I did say the track was speeding up. Can you check the temperature?
It's still 25. It's just the rubber.
It's just rubber.
Also, yeah.
Jordan behind you doing 57 seconds.
They're barely reeling you in.
Yeah,
So-
we're talking like temps.
Yeah.
You got an LMP car coming quite quickly. 2 cars.
Is Jimmy actually still here? I'm not used to
Okay,
Jimmy being
Juice.
quiet.
Faster class
Usually
car
he's just
approaching.
ripping me a new one all the time.
Blue flag.
He might be quiet or turn off his mic.
There he is.
On your right.
I'm just
Clear
doing
right.
something, that's all.
Oh, what's up, T5? Yeah, Rips, this is the third stint, but the second stint got cut short by about 30 liters because we had a bit of a biff with an LMP car.
LMP biff.
So now we're on a skewered strategy with an extra stop. So even though we're sitting 11th, that's gonna hurt us quite a bit. But we're trying to adjust by making the stints shorter from starting next stint.
That lap was a 158.07.
Welcome back, Ethan.
There's a faster class car behind.
We're still here. We're alive.
An LMP car come out the pit, so it's gonna catch what?
Yoon Ho Young.
Oh, it's the sweet Asian guy.
Yeah, he's got to be the teammate of the. What was his name again?
So,
Sun
Sun Young Sun. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming up.
Your pace is looking pretty good now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a bit longer than the other cars to adjust to. Oh!
He said not.
No, it's not so dust. Oh, fucking annoying. Are you going? What? What?
He's brand spanking new in the car, but this
Whoa!
is good. Jesus fucking. I'm
You're
sorry.
right. Right side's clear.
I was pretty sure he was gonna ram you up the rectum.
Yeah, me too.
Another one's coming. Another one's coming.
I came off the brakes to sort of avoid it. I think if I hadn't, he would have hit me.
Probably. That was way too close. Cheers, Ribs. We'll see you around.
That's a good tip too.
That was-
Cheers. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Bon appetit.
bon appetit.
Okay, so one Asian guy is super courteous and the other one's an absolute
Is
madman.
now leading.
I'm not sure if he was being mad, he was just being clumsy, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just nervous probably, like the first lap in the car.
158.54.
Good call on letting off the brakes though. Well avoided.
Yeah.
Consistency. Keep it up.
So there's another 12 laps in your stint. Yeah, so we're gonna do 2 double stints after this one. Should we put in like 88 liters of fuel?
Yeah.
I think that
Sounds
should
about
be
right. We can always put in more because we're running like 88
Yeah.
is a decent safety range to just, if we miscalculate, we can just put in more for the last one.
It's not like we've ever done that before.
No, but I mean with the,
Especially-
but I mean with my crew chief being up and able to adjust the fuel, I think he'll tell me what I need for the last stint since I'll be in the car for the last couple of stints.
Yeah, yeah. The lap times are really consistent. That's good stuff.
Yeah, we're in a good bit. We're in a good.
You want to try that?
Speak the English.
I was thinking of something else, but I didn't want to say it.
I mean, it's fine. We're not the best English speakers ourselves.
I'm native.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. How this was two continental Europeans making fun of a British guy.
P7.
Oh well. Oi!
Oh well.
Oh well.
Front tires giving way a little bit, but
Car behind.
It's coming up.
I gotta be honest and say that we clearly made a mistake. Not double stinting.
Yeah.
Hindsight.
hindsight needs glasses, I guess.
Yeah, we were a bit short on time in the preparation, but we should pay more attention to strategies. Because now we tend to focus on outright pace.
He's mowing the
Cone!
No!
I dodged it.
Lopez is now in the lead.
Yeah, the cones can really fuck you up.
No, Coney boy, please.
Do you think a pit stop will resolve a stuck cone?
I think it doesn't. I think Jimmy picked up one in an eLMS race at one point, where they got it repaired, like 3 times were in the pits and it didn't disappear. And then suddenly, as he was looking at it and talking about it, it just went, and it's just gone.
It wasn't that long, and he had it for a long amount of laps.
Yeah, he had it for a couple of hours, I think.
Yeah.
Everyone went crazy with morning when it disappeared. Rest in peace, Cone 2016.
Sixth place. Okay, Juice. There's a faster class car approaching.
NMP.
Blue flag.
Raúl, al final te un botón en el sorry, anda, no te llamaron.
Blue flag.
But Jordan got a bit close there.
I think he's pretty ready to send.
Yeah, he's
Lopez
looking ready
is
to
leading
send.
the race.
Yeah, he's definitely quicker.
Yeah, he seems to be picking up some pace now. Then again, he's been sitting behind you for quite a number of laps now. And he has the momentum on you. There he goes.
Inside.
Car right. Still there.
Send it!
Hold your line. Clear right.
We wide boys now. Jesus.
P7. That last lap was a 1:58.90. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
It'll be interesting to see where we come out of the pits again.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a gaggle we could maybe join into.
Yeah, you're definitely going to catch up with Phil.
Yeah. Though the pace around the entire grid seems to be pretty good. Even the back runners are running a lot of 58s, 59s. Some of them creeping into the 2 minutes. I'm gonna have a look at what I'm saying, if that's right. It most definitely is. All the cars almost that are running a lap down are just still doing 58s and 59s. This split is very competitive.
Blue Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind. Brumfield is now leading.
We don't have a lot of retirees. There's only 2 GDEs who've left the race.
Yeah, majority are LMP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he almost wiped the Bimmer out.
Yeah. But the Bimmer was also really sketchy. And now he's holding the inside.
Okay, Juice.
Oh, and he's lifting. Thank you,
Left side,
boy.
clear left.
Yeah, you're through.
P8.
I'm also really wide. With Gucci.
He was very consistent behind him, so I might as well try and stay.
Hendrik is going for it.
Right side. He's still there.
Side.
He's there.
He's still there.
Ooh.
Clear right.
You have a bit of a gap behind you now. There's still, I think, 7.5 laps to go till the end of the stint. Pit stop has been set, so should be good.
I'm also set for my piss stop. Why am I always in fourth through there?
That's not supposed to be your gear.
Whoop! Following a fizzer. Following the fizzer. Oh, who's cracking knuckles into the mic?
Sorry.
The gap to Pew behind is increasing. It's now 8.9. Incident in Sunset. You think it might be Pew? P9.
He was sitting behind us for position. Oh, he didn't die though. Or did he? Biff. Small Biff. I think he's fine.
Okay, Juice. The next car is Augustine. Brumfield is leading the race.
Ugo Pietro. What a name.
Yeah, wonder where he's from.
They just say
Have an LMP on 5 seconds.
he's probably from like Italy or Spain, because he's technically called Hugo, you know. But it's just they had to save the H.
Oh, I think you put Rafal off. He spun as she did that.
Sorry,
Sorry.
my bad,
My bad.
my bad.
I think he did a sketchy rejoin on Hugo.
Oh,
James seems to have made a mistake as well.
that's not my bad though.
Yeah, that's not your bite.
P8.
Yeet.
It's 6.2 coming over start finish, but since we're not on a tight strategy, I should call coming in 5 laps.
Yeah, for sure, because I'm also... The car is not as quick as it used to be anymore.
I think the rule of thumb should be that you should have at least half a lap left when you come into the pits. on fuel.
You're still doing 5804s, 5804s, right?
Is this Martin talking fuel strategy again?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Durden. My bad.
They're spreading cookies.
Weird flex, but okay. Yeah, but you're right. Last lap was a 58.4, but this lap isn't gonna be a 58.4. It's like the edge is a lot closer to the pace I was doing, and the edge is worse now.
Rumfield is now in the lead.
Him and Bono are just going at it. Whoop.
Well, pace us, enough pace to get a good position, I guess.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
So that's 4 laps to box. I'm gonna do a quick nerf piss, and then I'll be back.
Yes, 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 yes.
$58.5.
Yeah, okay, so while it feels sketchier, I guess it is kind of quicker now that it's light again.
It slides around the corners instead.
Alright, Juice.
Yeah,
You've got 10 minutes of fuel
my arms are
remaining.
getting much more of a workout now than it was early on.
Lopez is now leading.
LMP approaching.
It's Douglas Cloud. He's fully backed up. Oh, he's not gonna make it here though.
There's a faster class car approaching. Rumfield is now in the lead. A blue flag. On your left. Clear left. 8th place.
Oh, dirty, yeah, when he hit the brakes there.
Very still consistent, man. 58.4, I think.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah, cheers, Jordan. I guess it's not. I guess it just feels worse.
Outside.
Clear left.
Yeah, it probably just feels worse than the tire's been going.
That was a bit of a moment.
LMP coming up.
Blue flag. Okay, Juice. There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. Gaspar is now leading.
Uh-oh. You were hitting us with the uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn it.
Stream buffering from you.
Stream again.
It's running on my.
Blue flag. Good
No,
consistency.
it's fine for me. It's
Coming.
live.
You've just done a 158.77. There's a faster car approaching.
It's 2 laps, 2 box, LMP.
Car left. Clear left.
No, my stream is fine. Oh yeah, now it's freezing. It's just jolting a bit. It's still running, but... Uh-oh. Oh! Yeah, no, you're right, Mew. It's buffering every now and then on my end as well.
Lopez is leading the race.
It's been absolutely fine for me, no problem.
Is it just all you guys with potato internet?
I'm known for my sketchy internet. I mean,
Referring back to the picture of the potato router.
Yeah.
Alright, Juice. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah. Cheers, Mew. Sorry about the... Okay, taken out. Yeah. I have 1,000, so I feel like at least my internet should be fine. But I think it's the usual RAM issues. I really need to get some RAM. Because I don't have plenty of RAM. Don't worry about it. As he says
Behind is now
in the
7.8.
iconic video. I got plenty of RAM. Don't worry about it.
so that's box this lap, please. We're running on fumes, mate. Please box this lap.
I do actually have 2 laps in the tank still.
Yeah, it's on 2. It's if you run 2 more laps, you should be coming in with 0.3, 0.4 estimated laps.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's
Oh yeah,
a need in pushing
no,
it.
no, and that's right. We've had that before, where it counts down
Yeah.
quicker after the start-finish straight.
You should make it, but I don't think there's any use in taking the risk.
You're right.
I'm always right when it comes to fuel strategies.
Yeah, that's true. You've never made a big mistake.
Okay, Juice. There's a faster car approaching.
Like, there's a lot of things that I'm not good at, but fuel, that's a special kind of bad. And I'm supposed to be an engineer.
Alright, clear right.
Boxu, 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 boxu.
Boxer, boxer.
Watch your speed. We'll need to stop again to get to the end.
Whoops. I'm out.
The fuel actually reset itself. So that might be something to look at for the
2
next one.
liters
Yeah,
left.
it does that when we rejoin, unless you change something in a file. It says we need 324 liters by the time I've hit it.
It should be putting in 88 now.
Yeah, yeah, I see it. So it should. Yeah, that was not too elegant, Mew, I know. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, I'll be right back.
Yo. There we go.
There's traffic
Okay,
behind.
now
Give me wits
my
about you.
streams went down to 144p.
Oh.
Right, Martini, take it easy.
Yeah. I guess we're fighting John.
His laps are higher 58, 59.
Thank you, Ruth.
Well, let's get the hammer down then.
Michael in front is doing low 58, 57.
I don't really know what we're capable of yet.
We'll find out in a couple of laps.
Yep.
MP.
Car right. Right side's clear. 23rd place. We think P3's gone off in the hairpin. Okay, Juice, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 15 seconds. The gap behind's increased to 2.6 seconds.
To be fair, 23rd isn't too bad. All things considered. He says going massively wide into sunset.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. It could be out of the race.
Yeah, it could be dead.
Wow.
Stay on it. This isn't over yet. That's your quickest lap in this session.
57. You've got pace.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, let's see if we can keep that up.
You're gonna catch Nicholas very quick.
That stream is majorly behind.
How's the car feeling?
Fine, absolutely fine. It is missing top end, I think, but only a little bit, and just turning wise, it's all good.
Good.
That 57 might have been a bit of cold tire advantage, but I'm hoping to pull a few more if I can.
I mean, if you can do some more, even low 58s would be like really good pay.
You didn't get any optionals, did you?
Nope, nothing.
No. Well, that's good at least. I mean, 57 isn't terrible. That's pretty competitive almost.
Your lap time was at 1:58.
Yeah.
Although it's
That was a
that's
very
a,
low 58.
so many cars still running. There's not been a lot of death yet.
No.
Yeah, Mew, he is our. Well, I don't know. I think it's fair to say we're both a bit of a couple of part-time alcoholics.
Right.
But if it was a competition, I still think Maarten would win. Rather. He wanted none of that.
You're pulling away from the guy behind.
Who's
The
up
gap's
ahead
now
for the next
1
position?
seconds.
Have a look, one sec, have a look.
It's lap cars. The for position car is 12 seconds ahead. There's a gaggle of 3 for position.
They're doing 59s, higher 58.
The car behind's a faster class.
The last lap was a 58 dead almost, so that's really good.
Let's see if we can make something happen in the coming 2 hours, at least.
And then Lucas, who's above him, yeah, is doing...
Send it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true, Mew. He actually wasn't too bad.
Driver in front of us
Even
is
though you
Blanco.
could almost like hear that he'd had a little bit. That's another thing on the soon to come list on Half the Race Gone as well. We do a lot of oval stuff just for the bands, and we were talking about figuring out a good oval drinking game and broadcasting that. So that might come up pretty quickly. Although I will say I feel like that's gonna work better with a webcam or even several webcams. So we'll have to see. That's one of those things I think would be really fun to do, and not just because we're getting drunk.
Well, that's a first.
With the current pace, I reckon with the next 5 guys for positions, you could probably catch them if you can keep doing what you do.
Yeah, you're gaining on a lot of guys further up.
Yeah, you're definitely matching the pace.
Hello! So we should be back.
Okay, Juice, you're reeling.
I don't know why the screen's
gap is
being
now
pissy again now
7.6
too.
seconds.
I don't usually have issues with the buffering, but here we are. Well, a reset. I probably should have made that reset before. I should have done it when I came out of the car immediately, but I didn't. Hopefully now it'll be better. Sorry about all the difficulties, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out. It's much appreciated, it really is.
There's a faster car approaching.
Oh, it still says I'm driving there, man, isn't it?
Okay, Juice. There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
There he goes. Good job. You're pulling away from the car behind you off the position. And you're gaining really quickly on P21, further up, and still gaining on everyone else.
Well, let's get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, you really are. Top 20s was very easily within
You're
reach
reeling.
still.
Blanco in. The gap is 4.1 seconds. Sector 1 is 4.3, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9, off the pace. Sector 3 times okay. Lap times are pretty consistent.
This guy just came out of the pits and I think he's new in the car.
Florian Statman coming in with all the stats.
Yeah, he's not new in the car though, so it's false, fake news, false news. He would never use false. I think he's unable to use false. But yeah, this is his second stint, Martin, but he was running 58s and 59s. So show no quarter.
Watch those track limits, we don't want a penalty. Looks like P4 has gone off in Cunningham. Looks like P4 has binned it in Collier.
Back, but only briefly, got in soon.
Yeah, we just had a guy come out of the pits right in front of us. And he came from P15 and he's running quite a bit slower. And he might even have had a biff. He's certainly bent even after the pit stop.
The biff.
Your pace is really good.
Yeah, making me look really bad actually.
Yeah, you're terrible.
Yeah, I'm a shitty driver, I know.
I'm joking. First you get the car taken out by LMP and...
Yeah, and then I invent more damage than there was.
Nah, you're good, you're good. I just hope when it does come to me to race, I don't actually fuck it up.
Yeah,
There's an incident in
yeah, it's a different thing racing for the team, you know, because it affects other people when you make a mistake.
Turn 5.
So it's a lot worse. Oof.
Car right. Clear right.
Good one, mate. Great move.
No time for bamboozles, guys. Let's go.
Mate, this is very good pace.
You're next, Augustin. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, you're around 2
Faster
seconds.
car behind.
2-3 seconds.
So annoying how the stream cuts out every time there's viewers. Thank you to the guys who still
Blue flag.
refreshing the page a lot to actually watch it when it comes back up.
Car
And a
right.
lot of frustrating
Right
stuff
side's
like that
clear.
is
Gap
as a
to
viewer.
Pew
So.
in front is now 0.8.
He's feeling it.
He's feeling the pressure. Mine punt.
Car left. Clear left.
Good stuff, mate.
It's starting to feel really good, so that's usually the point where I fuck up.
Don't worry about it, mate. Augustin went to the pits, but it is the pit window.
P20.
So
I say just keep up the pace you're doing. This is a good opportunity.
yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mew.
The next car for position is Hugo, and he's doing 58. So
The gap to Pew behind is now 1.5. Alright, Juice, there's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, well, I can certainly say that Martin's doing everything he can to have that materialize. He's really putting in quite an effort here.
Blue flag.
He's back into the 57s consistently, which is really, really good, but also a bit annoying for me because it makes me look bad. It's really, really good stuff at
Car
MP
right.
inside.
Clear right.
Yeah, he's feeling really comfortable in the car, which is certainly good stuff. Really good stuff.
The leader, Gaspar, is pitting.
Leaving guys that were quite a lot further up dead on track, which is really good.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
I might also, looking
Car
back on
ahead
it, I
is
think I was a bit
Duarte.
too friendly to all the cars coming past.
17th
Probably
place.
should have kept my line and not lifted, but Daniel Salo coming into the pits from second place, coming out behind you.
That's a bit odd.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look, but I haven't.
Maybe they're triple stinting tires.
surely it wouldn't last that long.
It was certainly it was a driver swap and pits. It was Jordan Claw's car. I'm not quite sure why it was in second, but oh, that's a good one, Mew. Thanks a lot, mate. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. Can I have that tattooed? I think I was actually just struggling, to be fair, after the hit with the LMP, because I've wrecked us out a couple of times in the last couple of races, so I was really hoping not to do so here. And then I do it in the first stint again, so it's like a bit annoying. Because I made all the excuses about the boys not calling it out, but obviously it's not their responsibility, it's primarily mine. I didn't do that.
We're in a good position for a good finish, guys. With
Yeah, don't worry about it, mate.
Yeah. I know. I was more trying to explain how I felt when I was being really slow. Because then I came back to the 58 something. And
P15.
that was fine. I'm not as comfortable as you, so I think it's natural that you can push a bit more and correct for some of the lost speed better.
There's a faster class car behind.
LMP coming.
It's the Asian maniac from before. Outside.
Lopez is now in the lead.
Oh.
Whoop.
Okay.
The gap to
It is the
Zalo
maniac.
behind is now
Four-wheel drive
6
strong.
seconds.
Yeah, Mew, and you're right, and I know, but I've been doing it too much in the team races. And I'm not trying to beat myself up about it. I've always been, when I did sports, I've always been really thinking a lot about my mental approach to things. So saying it out loud is more of a way to try to process why I keep making mistakes.
No juice. Come on, track limit.
No!
Flag.
What?
Unlucky, mate. That looks painful.
Things are going well in the HRG space program. Yeah, that might be the race.
Was that really fucking necessary for him to hit you? That looked like it was maybe avoidable.
What?
No, that was, yeah.
The guy that got me.
No, that was the brakes not being held. I thought you had locked them, but looking at it now, you're rolling backwards after spinning.
I thought you were stood still for a second, but obviously not.
Yeah, me too. Me too. He also had an LMP's car on the outside, and you were rolling backwards towards him, so we can't really put that on him. Oh fuck, that's unlucky, mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it at all.
What's the repair time?
It's gotta be more than an hour. Oh, you're doing so well. You're really doing well.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
You love to spin and just roll around the track.
But no, to be fair, that the pace she was having was very, very good. But hey,
I fucking called it as well. I absolutely called it. I jinxed it.
What? Yeah, but what happened? You just went wide.
I just went wide.
Oh yeah.
1 hour and 30 minutes of repairs. We're done. That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize at all, mate.
I was just trying so hard to get us back in there. That's all on me.
Yeah, I think it was just overly committed because you get on the throttle with all 4 tires on the grass.
Yeah.
And that's what did it.
Personal DNF.
I was fucking flying.
Helicopter.
Yeah, seeing the replay, it does look like you're not moving into the track as much as it does when you're not in the car.
No, when you're watching it doesn't look bad at all, but from this angle you can see you get pretty much halfway onto the track.
Inside it looks like you're possibly still on the grass, but as soon as you go outside the car, you move it a lot over.
Yeah, I didn't hold them enough. That's pretty bad on my end. I should have locked them.
Yeah, you should.
Well, good thing I got some practice in. Ah. That one was just to make you feel good, you know. I heard you yabbing about, you know, you being the guy spinning us out of the race. So I was like,
I'll take one for the team.
Let me do this.
Oh fuck!
Stian is not happy from the. Oh, it was even the Hyperion car. He's pissed.
Yeah, well, rightfully so, I guess.
Alright, be right back.
Yeah, I just massively missed my apex, and then I kind of misjudged how far off I was gonna go. Oh yeah, that was shit. That was not good on my end. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hyperion, they tend to be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fucked that one up massively. I'm really sorry.
No,
Hyperion.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's too bad for them. They really didn't have anywhere to go.
Oh, I took the fuck off.
Yeah, you went full helicopter there for a second. Chopper away! Yeah, it doesn't look good from their angle. You can see why they're pissed.
No, they had
He
nowhere
would
to
have
go.
been totally clear, but
Yeah,
fuck
the car
man.
just kind of... I wasn't braking that much because the car kind of... I slid into the grass, and then it suddenly just gripped on the tarmac and it went back out onto the track.
Yeah, and it was kind of hard to tell where you were in relation to the track too.
Yeah. I didn't see shit. It was going very well until that point.
That it was.
Yeah, they had nowhere to go.
Oh, dear me. The other Ferrari must have been so scared.
Yeah, James. It's suddenly just doink.
Oh boy, he just sees you take off. He sees you take off from the second ricochet even. Oh
I'm
my
gonna have a look at
god.
his cockpit view. Boink!
Doing.
Oh, yeah. Good reactions on James though. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he
to be
took it
fair.
really careful. If he would have went on in the line that he had it, he would have completely plowed into me.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes of required and 6 minutes of so that's gonna be race ending, boys and girls. Oh well. You win some, you crash out of most of them.
Yeah, I was just pushing it a bit too hard, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's like I don't think you were pushing it too hard to be honest, but I think the mentality of feeling like you're pushing that much is gonna make you sometimes make a wrong decision, you know, because you didn't look sketchy through a whole bunch of the corners. You
No,
were
I
just,
was actually feeling just fine. I
yeah,
was absolutely feeling fine.
yeah. It's more the, oh, things are going so well, and I'm so committed to going quickly that sometimes I'm on the throttle on the gas on the grass. It'll be fine, you know.
Yeah, I was just being cocky. I think the thing I thought was that I was gonna catch it, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
We've been catching a lot of slides in the 911 recently, so I think I just got cocky.
Yeah, the grass is too unpredictable to be sure about what'll happen there, I think.
Yeah.
I love how
that
Onyx
particular
sent a
corner.
message. Hyperion sent a message to us about how they were dead, but they're totally still running.
Oh. Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a good point to call time on the stream as well. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's what happens. Let's hope for a better time in the next season. We'll be around, of course. I'm gonna try to also stream some more regular races on a more frequent basis. That might be the name of the series. Races on a regular basis.
That's not that name isn't too bad.
It's the new. It's the out with the old and with the new. But until all that stuff happens, take care of each other. Be friendly to everyone you meet. See you soon on the channel. Of course, tonight there's gonna be some stuff as well, I think.
Yeah, there's NES, the final round at La Sarthe, so definitely tune into that one. With the lack of us running Sebring, you should probably check in on that.
Yes, you should.
You definitely should.
Exactly.
Tonight at 8:30, at half the race gone.
See you soon, guys. We're gonna go mend our broken hearts. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.